So, Mr. Mulgrew, I understand that you're not familiar with the moratorium clause. Let me give you a little bit of insight. Section 1 of Chapter 729 of the laws of 1994, as amended by Chapter 30 of the laws of 2009, is the moratorium clause. And what this specifically states is that if there's a diminishment of benefit for a retiree of a school district or board, that a equal diminishment of benefit must be done to the employee. This is what's in place to prevent a diminishment of retiree benefit, because if you're going to screw the retiree, you got to screw the employee. So this is typically where people have a conscience, because you definitely don't want to be screwing your own active employees when they vote on your contracts and they vote for you. So understood, right? So what I'm trying to educate people is, according to a few attorneys in the UFT educational realm that gave us this information a year and a half ago, and it was actually included in our litigation, you cannot diminish a benefit for a retiree, which is putting people into a Medicare Advantage plan, unless you're going to diminish a benefit for an employee, school district employee as well. So we already know your threats about diminishing a benefit, what did we call it? The nuclear option, where you would kill all, or agree to kill all plans on the table. See, that would be a city move, where the city would say, we're going to do bad things to you. But it's even uglier when labor says to management, we're going to go along with this. So that should make the normal person scratch their head and go, why would labor be agreeing with management to kill all plans on the table? I know why. You see, because it goes back to that 2018 agreement, where you decided that it was okay to negotiate your collective bargaining agreement on the backs of all the other unions in the city, as well as the retirees, and require that $1 billion come from the stabilization fund to fund your contract. And that is in your 2014 MOA. If you're not familiar with it, you might want to go look at it. It's also on our website, nycretirees.org. So you have to stop telling people these lies that your contract wasn't paid partially by the stabilization fund. It actually was, because it's in your contract. So I've been trying to educate the unions about this, and you can't also say that you're not a major player in the MLC. Whenever you say the MLC, I laugh my ass off, because basically, my dear, you are the MLC. You and Henry Garrido. Even though there's 102 unions in the MLC, all the documents that we got actually state that there is approximately one vote for every 250 members, and between the both of you, you have a controlling vote in the MLC. Or just about, right? So if you don't, I'm okay to be wrong. You know, we make mistakes. I know I could admit when I make a mistake. Can you? So kindly educate me. Where am I wrong? Mr. Mulgrew, where am I wrong? I mean, where? Am I? Or am I not? And this is why we keep saying that you're okay with selling everything down the river, because you could always pull the moratorium clause, or one of your retired teachers can invoke a moratorium clause violation and sue and block it again. And then Henry Garrido, this I don't think affects him personally either, does it, Mr. Garrido? Mr. Garrido, does this affect you? Because you're not a city employee, right? Do you get your health benefits from the city of New York personally, Mr. Garrido? Asking for a friend, because you're not a city employee, right? You are an employee of DC 37. You can fact check me right here. Don't worry. More is coming, so subscribe up there.